Hey, it's Crockett 36, and I think here we are preparing the live stream. So let me see if I can get off this for a moment. Uh, Still loading up. All right. So um, before we get too far into this, I was hoping to show you guys something. It's the accessandallies.org 2025 support drive. A friend of mine on the website that I play against is Stisfer, and he and another fellow, two other fellows, I think, are just wanted to promote the drive. You can go on as a gold patron for $60 a year. Um, you can do it through PayPal, uh, and let's see. Okay, and in case anyone reading this thread missed the post, with the new year, new support drive beginning, Stisfer and Mikawa Gunichi have decided to sweeten the pot a bit and generate some interest for our favorite league game variants. For any player who has never played PTV or whose most recent PTV league game was completed in 2023 or earlier, we will pay for a gold badge for any player who completes three PTV games this year. For players who pay for their own badge, we will still make an equivalent dollar amount donation to the forum. Limited to the first five signups. Please DM if interested. Thank you. So, very generous of these two guys to donate to the cause. It's a good cause. You can also, by the way, not only support accessknowledge.org, you can also support AAA. Um, and I use both those and would recommend you do that. And we do not seem to be fully operational here. Let's see if I am sharing anything. Yep, there we go. And I'm just going to listen. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we are live and we're on, and I just wanted to show you and react to, and then do my turn. And this is Schultze introducing the new house rules game. BBR. We got to do that. I did. Okay, so I um, Egypt seems a bit excessive, and the $5 extra for the Americans seems excessive. Since we already have a bonus for the Atlantic, um, but I'll tell you what, I'll let you have the American one, but not the Anzac one. $5 extra for the Americans. I'll put them at 77. That's gonna be hard to beat. So I did choose a factory. The factory is going for Japan in Kiangsu, and then I'm going to choose a um, a tech. Let's see here. Oh, well, if I didn't choose technology, I'll have to start the game over. Yep, does start the game over. All right. Technology. Do not remove the technology. Now let's do that again. All right, and we'll go local game. I've been trying to get to this. Unfortunately, I had plans to review the turn that the German and Japanese turns, and then even I had plans to do my turn um, as what, and I think I would have been able to sort of come out ahead, but Schulte really wanted to play the new game, start up a new game, and my cat protection failed, and the cat was sitting on the table when I came down, destroyed the whole thing. I hate cats. Can't stand cats. Uh, which is not exactly true, but right now I do hate cats. That kind of board, if you're ever playing YouTube Wars on the board, oh, I can't play right now on the board because my daughter's got to sleep because she works at Starbucks. She's got to be at work at 4:30 in the morning, and my board is right next to her bedroom. Um, so I've got to do it on this and then hopefully set up the board later on. So my apologies, but I'm trying to work it. And this is the only way it's going to happen today. So enable edit mode. Uh, when I do my turn, because it's the big turn, it's an hour and 25 of fixing the board with Italy, Germany, Japan, because I got to watch it and then correct it. And then I always get something wrong, so that sucks. And then in addition to that, you have to then do your own turn. And if you're doing it live, for instance, you got to think on your feet, which is why I bobbled Belarus last turn, the attack on Novgorod. Screwed that up, caused me a lot of grief. A walkaway game, in my opinion. But so if it wouldn't have been for the blunder, I should have just gone into Leningrad. He would have come after me. And like I said, I fired at that guy and shot him through the head. Okay, so that's the free. And then I'm going to give the Germans the technology. So I am going to give the Germans. I don't know how to do this. Um, I got to pause this. Hello? All right. Another spam call. Okay. So how do I do this? I'm going to give. This is not going to work. All right. Let's go to the players. So he's giving us a free technology. So we are saying that this chart here, which um, this is chart two, by the way, in the regular book. Jet fighters is number two, three is shipyards, four is AA. You know, I maybe I'll give it to Japan actually. Um, long range air, Japan. If I got radar or any of these except radar would be really good for Japan. So I will choose that for Japan. I will choose chart two. For Japan, I'm going to roll the dice right here. I'm going to turn it off edit. Um, so you can see. And you can see here, roll dice. I'm going to roll one dice. And this is for chart two, automatically successful. Three. You got to be kidding me. Oh, three. That's good. Improved shipyards. Nice. Okay, good. So I will add improved shipyards to Japan. That was random chart two. All right, we are going to do my turn. I think we automatically get a tech. Um, I mean, get a roll, get a dice. I think that's what he said. So I'm going to roll the dice again. This is not automatic. No, this is you do succeed at a dice roll. Now we get a tech facility that produces a dice. Now this is not necessarily successful. I have to get a six in order to succeed. Here we go. I got a one. Okay, so that was, I'm going to buy a tech. Um, and for Germany, I would be buying chart one. So I'm going to go with chart one, land and production. I'm going to spend one, but I'm going to reimburse myself for this. And that will carry over as a token. Okay, I'm going to go over here. That's a tech facility. It's like a tech lab that produces a dice every turn, and you keep your dice, and they're independent of one another. Change resources for Germany. All right. Go back to the regular game, and over here we buy, and we are going to we're gonna go with 7 artillery. We're gonna go with 6 tanks, 5 tanks. We're not going to declare war on anyone. And here we go. Okay, Schultz is calling right now. Hey, Schultz, how you doing? Yeah. All right, here we go. Roll a die. One die for the U.S. It is a 4. It's a 4, Schultz. Oh my goodness, that sucks. I was lucky enough to get that last turn. Right, right. All right. I'm starting my turn right now. I've got to do it here because my daughter's sleeping downstairs, and I don't know if you heard, but the cat got to my board. But I will get to the board by like next Monday. All right, bud. Bye. All right, you're going to see some new stuff. We are playing Destroyer Wars, so we don't want any destroyers left on the board as of um, turn 2, and we want a lot of subs right here. We are going to leave some capital ships surviving, but because I kill all the destroyers, the capital ships will not be able to stop me from convoying the and oh, I might need his Schultz. I'm going to need your order of loss because I'm telling you what I'm doing here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of planes are landing here. I believe we're sending 4 in there. So this is 5 versus his 4 that he can scramble, and 1. So I will send 1 more in there. And then up here, now we've got parity, and um, let's see if that's the way it's going to go. Okay, let's see here. 4 is not enough for here. Need 1 more. Need 5 at least. Two bombers. That's 3 4s, so that's good. I want to peel one of those. Yeah, I can peel one of those. Send that to there. That's 5. Five versus four. Five versus. Tell you what, I'm going to peel one of those subs off. And I'll send that sub in there. That'll be two, three, four, five, six. And then right here will be five, six versus um, two, three, four. So I've got to succeed at this. This is really important because it affects my casualties for 109. Excuse me. All right, two, five, seven versus five. Up here, this looks good. Okay, let's do France. And we will send. Probably should have built an aircraft carrier. Let's see here. If I build an aircraft carrier, I can take one more in there because this does need to succeed. All right. Um, yep, I do need to do that. I need to build another aircraft carrier. Okay, so we will start that over. Um, let's make sure technology right here. Yeah, this has to succeed. It really does. Um, I did not do the for the, but I will. Uh, okay, this is gonna screw this up. Okay, done. Got to get an aircraft carrier. And oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we'll go with that. I need the aircraft carrier. I don't usually play the Axis, but this is my version of Destroyer Wars. Really want to send three over here, but I mean three can fail. I mean that's the killer thing. Three can fail, so it kind of doesn't matter because three can fail. And then this can now go here, and then this can go here, can go here. So that means I can have two, five up here versus four. There's four fours. And then down here, it's it's very hard to scramble into that. And then this is about the same. But we have to do that battle first. So then over here, I will go to nope. We'll go there to attack. And then let's just take everything from Holland, Belgium. Um, I kind of like to have the option of the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like the option of the southern ports and feeding the Med Navy with the Germans. It's probably not smart, but this is territory is um, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 versus way more than 12. 7 more than 12. All right, I think that's probably pretty good. So, and I got to do Yugoslavia. And I think that's it. Okay, let's give it a whirl and let's do my usual. I'll roll some dice. I'll roll 100 dice. And there you go. All that bad luck out of the way. All right. I got to ask Schultz. Shucks, I didn't. Oh, this is a big call actually. Um, I can't go forward unless he tells me in order whether he wants to scramble. Hello? Hey, sorry, man. I need your scramble orders. I'm sorry. It's a different kind of move. Okay. Okay. Do you see both of them? I didn't see. I was still watching. All right. Okay. So if you want to pause, I'll tell you what's coming at you. Yeah, I'm watching. I'm not going to scramble with the 109. Okay. What about 111? What are you bringing into 111? Battleship, 2 bombers, fighter, diver, 5 units. Battleship, 2 bombers, and a fighter and a diver. Yep. Well, hey, sorry, man. I need your scramble orders. I'm sorry. A different kind of move. Okay. Okay. No scramble. Okay. We'll do. You want to stay in line or you want to watch? I'm watching. Okay. Bye. All right. Here we go. No scramble order. So that is successful. So none. And the big one right here, the biggest thing I'm worried about is 106. I need this to succeed. Got it. Nice. Nailed it. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, the second one, obvious. 109. Destroyer gone. Dead. You got to be. Okay. Okay, 2 subs is probably enough, but I'm going to peel off a I'm going to peel off a diver. 3 subs. He is going to be convoyed to death. All right, here's the next big one. I really need this destroyer dead. There it is. First turn, first shot. Boom. That's good. And no casualty. Wow, I've actually done this, and this result is not entirely unusual. So, um, battle for Yugoslavia. Okay. There's my payback. I'm okay with that. Shucks, I kind of didn't bring enough in here, and I and I take the territory. No slingshot this time. Okay, fine. Okay, battle for France. Okay, no AA gun, and wow, that is pathetic. That is that's above par. That is subpar, subpar, and obviously subpar. French select 4 casualties. Okay, I got to cross my fingers on this one. Wow. Remain. I need Paris. Oh my goodness. Okay, obviously subpar, 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 subpar. This may be a 1 round game. I may be resigning. Yeah, I'll be resigning. Look at this. Look at this. in the history of the world. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Oh, I might succeed. Okay, I got him. Oh my goodness. Woo! Man, it was working perfectly till I came to Paris. All right. Okay. I'm not going to ball too much. I did rob Paris of two tanks. Wow, that was intense. Wah. And no three clean scramble. Okay. All right. All right. Three go here. All right. All these go there. Wow, Paris, dude. Woo. But lucky, very lucky here. Oh yeah. Ah, that's right. All right. Let's see. Okay. Paris, France. All right. Move some guys into Finland. Everything Germany goes to Poland. Slovakia, Hungary goes to Poland. Tank goes to Bulgaria, activating four units. Romania goes to Slovakia. All right. I think that might be it. $69. Okay. So recap. Two German subs in 106. Three German subs in 109. So major convoy power, no destroyers on the board. Battleship, wounded battleship in 111. Carrier, fighter, diver, cruiser in 112 with a scrambling um, diver in West Germany. Two mech and one tank um, in West Germany. In Belgium, Holland, Belgium, there's three fighters, two divers, two bombers, three anti aircraft. Four tanks in France, two tanks in southern France, one fighter in northern Italy, um, two infantry, one tank, one infantry in Yugoslavia, four infantry, one tank in Bulgaria, two infantry in Slovakia, 18 infantry, three artillery, three anti-aircraft, and one tank in Poland, uh, transport in 114, seven infantry in Finland. All right, well, that's the fancy part right there. I mean, that's what you're looking at. Convoying, taking the UK down. Um, I think normally I spend more money on the Navy and maybe buy a destroyer or something like that to bolster this. And a lot of times you retreat out of this battle. Um, so, all right, the Russians, I'm going to just do this right now. The I'm going to do the Japanese. I'm probably going to do them too quickly. But he told me that he was moving the Japanese. Um, I think he said he was moving them to Saka, but let me check. Sakai, yep. Okay. So he's moving all these troops to there. This game will not. I'm going to move the game to the board, but this is the Russian Pacific movements. So the Germans will build it. Japanese will build to do their thing. Okay, so the Japanese are going to do a tech roll, and I don't buy one. If I bought one, it would cost me money. So if a six happens, great. Four happens. Okay, so then I'm gonna give I'm gonna give the Japanese $5 more, buy technology. If I succeed here, then I would give it the technology I've already got, which is shipyards. Um, and shipyards, I believe, is two. It's that one right there. All right, and then I got it. It did succeed, but I'm not getting super subs. I'm getting shipyards. So I got to remove a technology and add a technology. Okay. Shipyards, and then the Americans get radar, and I got that last turn. Very exciting. All right, the Japanese. Okay, I'm gonna go. I've already got. I had chose for my facility a uh, a, a my free facility was a minor factory in Kiangsu. So I definitely need to get units onto the mainland. I'm not going to do a J1, I don't think. Okay, you know what? I am going to do a J1. I'm going to try a J1 because I want the attention to be on the Japanese. I want these boats. I want these subs to be on the water as long as possible. I do need three units for the Asia, and then I'm gonna buy some. Let's see. I'm gonna buy another carrier, and I'm gonna change those out for three. That'll do, I think. right, I'm going to change that. I'm going to buy a transport. I think a lot of people would go transports at this point in time. All right, let's do this. Okay, I don't usually do this, so here goes nothing. Um, Here goes nothing. Okay, let's take out Pearl Harbor with an air raid. Sir, submarine, two more aircraft, six, seven, and I'm going to need two. I do not. Do I need to get that sub? I don't think I do. Uh, um, and if I don't have a destroyer in here, he can't take the sub. After this sub is gone, he can't take the sub as a hit. So I think that actually works in my favor not to have a destroyer. Now I need to one, two, three. So Wake Island has to be mine. Um, I'm anticipating that he has one, two, three, four, five. If I don't bring the sub in, he can't even. You know what? I might not bring the sub in. Right. Hey, Schulte,
The UNAN.
say it again.
The Russian fighter attack bomber to UNAN.
Okay, we'll do. Hey, I'm about to attack Hawaiian Islands. Yep, I've never done it. I'm doing a complete air raid. Your sub will not be involved. Do you want to scramble? Okay, thanks. Bye. And these guys have to land in Marshalls, which I'm pretty sure is Japanese. Yep. All right, let's try to protect these and let's bring this whole thing out here. Okay. He is not going to scramble. And all right, let's see what I can do to kill the Americans. Okay, so I might. That is a battleship, dude. Crap. Okay, that is serious. Okay, let's see how many we can get in there. I don't think I can make this happen. I think in this, you usually need the bombers, and I need the bombers off Hawaii. Oh, do I have a naval base there? I don't think I have a naval base. So that's not going to happen. All right. I'm going to have to leave that. Okay. Borneo needs to be mine. All right. He has a transport that I really don't want to, I don't want him to recapture Borneo. Oh, this is tricky. I want that battleship dead. Doggone it. Might have to call Schultze back. I might have to call you back, Schultze. I have to bring a bomber at least into this. Um, I have to bring at least one bomber from Japan into that battle. And I'll still send a bomber that way. The odds are still against him, but it's a little closer. 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 4. Um, Schultze, if you would scramble into that, let me know. Um, 7 versus 4. Uh, four fours and three threes. All right, and then I need. He's bringing these aircraft down to Yunnan. Two Russian diver fighter. Shoot. Okay. So I'm not going to take Yunnan. I would need the bombers for that. Okay. We'll go this way and that way. And all right. And now we have Philippines. Okay. Tank and infantry, pretty obviously. I've been regaining a confidence in the tank. Uh, it costs so much, but my twos always miss. It's just sickening. So, anyways, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, that's it's not a great battle. Like I said, I have not done this before. Uh, he's going to be able to bring one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I'll have to take over a wake. This means I'm not doing the Philippines. Okay. Okay, this has got to go to wake. Because I can't have them landing there. All right, and I can get rid of that whole thing because guess what? I can grab the guy off Iwo Jima, save myself an infantry, and I go here, go to wake, pick it up. All right. This is kind of an even battle. Is that a battleship? It's a battleship. I would love one more fighter on that. And let's get off that boat. Let's hold off on that. Can I afford to lose a carrier here? I don't think so. All right. Infantry to Shahar. Okay. Send everybody down here. Jehol. Okay. These go up here. Okay. Making this up as I go along. This is not a common script. So 3 plane scramble. Uh, 2 in the water for the carrier. Get these guys south. Let's hold one of those artillery off in Hunan and try to run a little slim. You guys are just going to have to fight well. I will send in 2 artillery. All right, that'll be the 2s. Everything's a little skeleton. So um, this makes me nervous. Might be letting them go. I'm going to let them go. Which means I'm going to let him go 35. Whoops, not that one. 37, 37, 37. All right, we're going to let him go. And battleship. That'll make one of these battles easier. I'm going to say right there, that one. All right, let's try to grab the Americans' attention and see if we can keep it. And let the Germans run amok in the North Atlantic. And yeah, keep them off foot. Show them something new, right? Okay. I do have one. I don't want to throw away my transports if I can help it, but all right, let's do it. Okay. Let's see if Schultze wants to scramble into the Manila Bay.
Well,
Hey, do you want to scramble into Manila Bay? I've got a battleship, cruiser, sub, destroyer versus destroyer, sub, and possibly a fighter. No scramble. Okay. How about Hawaii? No, you already told me no. Okay. Bye.
yeah, no scramble. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye. Oh, shucks. I forgot to reposition that airplane, that bomber. All right. Just to let you know, where's that flipping bomber? Where's the bomber? Oh, did I already put it over here? I did. I put it back. No scramble. All right, let's do 26 first. American sub submerges. It's got nothing to fire at. Clean sweep with one casualty. We will take, we're going to take a bomber. Hunan is lost. Hunan is victorious right away. Two hits. Two hits for nice. Wow, really lucky. Huang Tung fell without a casualty. Hunan fell without a casualty. One casualty, one bomber lost in 26. And then this one casualty for the Japanese in 35, Manila Bay. All right, good. We'll see. We'll see if this was a good plan. All right. And we will bring this with us. This goes into Japanese islands. These six land here. And this goes to the Marshalls. And just want to make sure everything's moved down south that could. Yes. And that is it. Let me put it and movements. And this is right here. Oh no. Oops. Okay. Um, all right. These are going to go here, actually. Actually, that doesn't really matter, does it? All right. Let's do this. All right. Let's do a recap. Let's do money. $40 for the Japanese. Four infantry in Manchuria. Jailhole has six infantry, one artillery, one mech, and one anti-aircraft. Shahar has an infantry. Anhui has an infantry artillery. Hunan has infantry, two artillery. Guangxi has infantry, five divers, three fighters, one infantry in Shan, one infantry in French Indo, transport in 43, two infantry in Borneo. 35 has a damaged battleship, sub, destroyer, and cruiser. Quang Tung has two infantry. Kiang Si has three infantry, one artillery. Kiang Su has three infantry, one artillery. Japan has 7 infantry, 3 anti-aircraft, 2 artillery, 3 scrambling fighters. C Zone 6 has 3 transports, 1 aircraft carrier, 2 fighters. There's infantry in Palau. Um, Palau, Carolines has 2 infantry and artillery. Marshall's has a bomber. In Wake Island, there's a tank and infantry. In 31, there's a transport, 3 fighters, 3 divers, 3 carriers, 1 battleship, 1 sub, 3 destroyers. That's Japan turn 1 of the new house rules game, Schultz's House Rules. And I will stop sharing that. Crockett out.